What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Hard House. Although this one is really a wild ride because it has a hard trance sort of atmosphere, though the sonics are in a Hard House vein. There's even a bit of a like cyber techno type of feel, and ultimately there's a section right in the middle of the tune, maybe my favorite part of an overall fantastic track, that sort of pays homage to Gabber, or at least kind of this old school hardcore. It's not quite as fast as Gabber, but you'll see when we get there. It's essentially an homage to old school hardcore. So yeah, this is a really crazy tune. By the way, this sleeve is unrelated. Wicked Tunes is a German trance label from the 90s, though this is a Wicked tune. And the little skull and crossbones here was just my, artistic addition to what is a white label copy of this. But yeah, it's a tune by Cyberdrive, also known as the Stimulant DJs, which I think most material I have by them is as the Stimulant DJs, under which title they made Hard House, like turn-of-the-millennium Hard House. But they are most famously known as Brisk Ham, a happy hardcore duo. Now, again, I listen to a lot of hardcore, and although I don't slag happy hardcore, it's just never been my main interest when it comes to hardcore. So yeah, I don't really know the Brisk Ham catalog, but I do believe that's the name for which they are most well known, or under which they are most well known. But yeah, Cyberdrive is a label or a name they use for releases, I think from like 99 to 05 or so. Again, a lot of it is like this hard trance, hard house synthesis, often with a futuristic feel, and this record is a perfect example of that. So with no further ado, let's listen. I'm trying to remember the year of this release. I want to say 04. I think it's 04. So here we go. And we're going to listen to the Stimulant DJs remix. But again, the Stimulant DJ is the same as Cyberdrive. So this is their version of the tune. There's also a Paul Glasby remix. Paul Glasby being another hard house artist who I believe runs Vicious Circle recordings, or at least did back then. The hard house on his label is a bit more hard and wicked and sort of evil and menacing. His mix is good, but I do think the Stimulant DJs mix is what it's all about. So once again, shout out to Karsten, who commented on my mix Burnout, on which this record appears. So here we go. Cyberdrive, the Stimulant DJs remix of Ready to Rock. And I do hope you are ready to rock, because, again, this one is a wild ride. That dialogue. Hard synth, sort of like an acidy ping tone. Now a very, again, future sci-fi-esque breakbeat section. Tension string though. When I first got this record, I was like, oh my god, I just need to see what a crowd does to this part. And then he's just... Oh yeah. The, like, robotic shout. One more of the proper riff. Austere outro. This is the tune. You can definitely end the set with this. It is one of those, like, there's nothing to say after that for the tracks. But it does have a long, like, stripped down outro. So, like, maybe you kill it right here. Or again, maybe you don't use it as the last track, but maybe the penultimate track. let's rock indeed. Luca finally got up to agree just in time. But yeah, seriously, you know, as I mentioned when I reacted to Music for the People, 99 to like '03, I really did get into hard house with Hoovers. Now, granted, my favorite stuff when I was in that phase is when I would find hard house with Hoovers, but also acid, and there's a number of tunes. I think I've already reacted to Docalis, or a remix of Docalis, way back, like over a year ago. And generally speaking, I look at some of those older videos and I'm like, I would do this totally differently now. So I don't know, maybe that video is not even worth watching. But either way, I do have a number of tracks from, again, Turn of the Millennium, which have Hoovers and acid aplenty. So this one, no acid, but still one of my favorites in the genre, just an absolute banger, hard, aggressive, futuristic, cybernetic. And again, it's like, it's a bit hard trance in the atmosphere. It's hard house in terms of the kick drum and, you know, the bass line and some of the overall sonics. The I don't even like, it's not a melody, like the synth riff essentially, but it's also got that section in the middle where it seems to, you know, it's not like a fully hardcore section, but it sort of pays homage to the kick drum and bass lines of the hardcore world. So yeah, just love that track. Shout out to Cyberdrive, aka Stimulant DJs, aka Brisk Ham. Yeah, just a monumental tune. And once again, shout out to Karsten for commenting on a mix where I use this. Like, I do appreciate it. Comments on a lot of mixes I posted. You know, I posted like hundreds of mixes, techno, trance, hardcore, and so on. So some of these I don't even remember, and then like he'll comment on one. It's like, oh right, this mix, and oh, you know what? I should react to that track. So long may that continue. Shout out to Carson. Shout out to all the people who've been commenting. Shout out to Kim. Comments on a lot of the techno and trance and hardcore reactions. Massively appreciated. Do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.